Hey YouTube, this is HomeSchlMomOf3. I'm going to show you how someone had posted on Facebook probably a few weeks ago, like this breakfast casserole thing. It was like a mixture of potatoes, scrambled eggs, green peppers, onions. I can just tell by the picture what was in it. Fresh broccoli, and I wanted to make it for my family, so I tried it and it was wonderful. The only thing I didn't have the first time was the fresh broccoli, but I have fresh broccoli now, so I'm going to tell you what I did. Right now in this pan over medium heat, I coated the bottom of it with olive oil. And now what I'm going to do is add a whole onion and 1 clove of garlic to the olive oil. Went ahead and cut this off camera because the onions burns my, you know how it is, cutting onions. Makes me cry. But let me get a spoon. Okay, all I'm doing now is just going to get these vegetables nice and tender before I go ahead and add, well, probably, I don't even think I'm going to wait till they're tender. I just want it to probably just for a couple of minutes, maybe a minute, and then I want to go ahead and add I peeled 4 potatoes and I cut them up like this. I grew up making home fries, so to those of you who know what I'm talking about, I cut them in like wedge shapes like this. So actually I'm about to go ahead and add them now because I want it to cook along with the onions. So I have 4 peeled potatoes and they're cut up, and so I'm adding those to the onions and the garlic. These onions are strong and it's kind of burning my eyes. Okay, here's the rest of them, and I don't really know how long this is going to take. Hopefully it won't take that long to cook. But all I'm doing now is stirring this, just kind of mixing the onions with the potatoes. Now if you can see over here, I'm pretty sure you can, I'm going to use 1 green pepper, and what this is for is when I make the scrambled eggs. I'm going to chop this up, I'm going to dice the green peppers, and I'm going to mix it with the scrambled eggs. So when I'm finished, I start with potatoes first, then when I'm finished with the potatoes, I put it in a bowl, and I go ahead, wipe the pan out, and then I go ahead and scramble the eggs in here too. Then I'm going to mix the two. Then after I mix the two, I'm going to cut up this fresh broccoli here, and then I will mix that with it as well. So it won't take much, So I will be back, and once this is finished cooking, I will be back so you can see how it looks. Yeah, also I want to add, I'm going to add like a top. I don't have a top that goes to this pan, but I have one that's big enough that goes over my crock pot. So what I will do is put that over top of this so it can cook faster. Trap the steam in there so the potatoes can get nice and tender the way I like them, and get a little brown them up some, and they will look wonderful. One thing I wanted to add is that I do like to add a little bit of pepper. Take a little bit of pepper on, the food. I don't add any salt, but I try to, as much as possible, use other seasonings besides salt for seasoning my food. I do use salt when I make bread and things like that. See, I have right here, if you can see it, right here is the bread maker. And maybe I'll do another video talking about the different breads I'm making it, but like right now I have a French bread that just finished, but that'll be for tomorrow. So I'm usually baking. I bake bread every day, so thanks to my sister-in-law who gave me that bread maker. But yes, so I just want to come on and tell you that I do add a little bit of pepper to this, but I just like the natural flavorings of the garlic and the onions too. So that's really all the seasoning I need for this. But this is coming along wonderfully, so I'll be back once this is finished, and then I'll get started on the eggs, the scrambled eggs. The potatoes are about done, so I can't tell if you can see that or not, but they're about done. And what I'm going to do is just place it in this bowl here, shaking out excess water, but I'm going to place it in this bowl here, and then I will soon get this pan cleaned up and then start on the eggs. So I'll be back once I get started on the eggs. Now what I'm about to do is go ahead and add the eggs to the pan, and all I did was I used 6 eggs and I put a little bit of milk. I always like adding a little bit of milk, so if you don't really care too much for milk in your eggs, you still could just add 6 eggs to the pan without the milk. So what I'm going to do is get these scrambled, and also I'm going to add the green onions to it as well. Okay, and so all I will be doing is just making sure and stirring that around to get that scrambled. Another thing that I learned from my sister-in-law is whenever you do cut up green peppers or regular onions, and you know how you cut off the edges, and usually you may throw that away, what you can do is put it in a Ziploc container like this and freeze it, so you can use it whenever you're making your own vegetable stock or vegetable broth, or chicken broth, anything like that. You can use this to make it. So that's what I do. So I have baggies of these. Okay, my camera had gotten full, so I had to go ahead and upload the last few videos to the computer, and then so this is more like an omelet scrambled, but it's okay. I'm trying to do the best I can. But so this is how the eggs are looking. I would have had them even more scrambled than this, but when I came back, because I had to upload this because I really wanted to finish this video. I didn't want it to be, once my memory card is full, I have to go ahead and, add it to the, go ahead and, upload it to the computer. Okay, so I'm almost done with this, and then we're going to go ahead and start mixing the two together. So this is about done. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Okay, so in the bowl, we have the potatoes, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in the egg. Now I'm going to add in the fresh broccoli, which I have right here. And normally I make them homemade pancakes, but you know what? I've been caring for the kids today, so because they've been running, a couple of them been running temperatures. So anyways, I'm just going to make this just a plain casserole. So all I'm going to do right now, all I'm doing is mix it up. and you can add in some cheese, you know, anything, you know, your favorite things you may like, whatever seasonings fit you, or if you like to add in more vegetables, if you like carrots or green onions, even though I know there's onions in here, but I'm just saying it's all up, that's up to you. But that's it. This is the casserole that I just saw someone, they had a picture of this on Facebook, and I saw the stuff that was in there. I was like, ooh, I have to make this. So yeah, that's it. And that's how it looks, and you just go ahead and serve it like that. You know, serve it however you like it, and that's that. So I'll be back after this video, and I will show you how I make my healthy fudge. And also I'm going to do something new, so you'll get to see it firsthand. I'm going to add oats to it, so that'll be the next video. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you know, add a new recipe in with your regular cooking throughout the week. I hope you give this a try, or even if you tried this before and you may have done something differently, just comment on this video and tell me what you did. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.